Hi, and welcome to how to enter an order into MagHub. So let's just say you made a sale that date and you need to enter the order, hopefully on the same date. MagHub made a new way for us to do this. So we would hover over sales, and of course for now it says beta, but soon I imagine that will go away. So new create order, this is a new way to create the order. We would click that, put in our company name, and we'll stick with ZZZ Training. To add a parent company or an agency, we would click on these buttons and put those in. We want to make sure that their contacts are all correct, so that, for example, billing, whoever we're going to send the invoice to, that needs to be here. Whoever's going to do their artwork or be responsible for communicating their artwork to us is going to need to be there, so on and so forth. So we double check these, and then we click that. And we don't do forecasting with MagHub for now, so we're skipping over that part. And if it's an intermarket sale, we always want to select this because we need everybody to pay the correct amounts and get credit for the correct amounts with intermarket sales. So it's important to always select things that are intermarket sales. And we click continue. It's a print ad sale, so we'll hit the plus sign. Now we want to choose the zone. In this case, since it's an intermarket sale, we're going to say it's more than one zone. So we'll do zone 1 and we'll use zone 4. So we'll do the zone 1 because you can only enter one zone at a time. And the rate card would be North Utah County and Salt Lake County. And let's just say it's a full page ad. And if it's prime position or prime placement, we would pick one of these. But since it's not, in this case, we'll leave that blank. And let's just say we told them that we would give them right hand placement. Or let's say they asked for it and we said we would do that. So we'd put that there. Any additional placement notes you would always put there for the designer to see when she lays out your magazine. Design needed, we click yes if we're designing it, or no if they are designing their own artwork. In this case, we'll click yes. Now we want to go over here and click the issue, so we'll say spring. The net is the total amount they're paying. That includes money and trade. So let's just say in this one they were paying $600 for this ad, and $200 of it is in trade. This is where you would put that. 200, and there you can see it populates. So that's the total, and that's the trade of that total that will go into this. We'll hit save. Now we need to enter the other zone, so we hit the plus sign again, and it's going to be zone 4. So we choose our rate card and our ad size, and let's just say they're running the same full page in both ads, and right hand placement was part of the deal. So we need to make sure that gets communicated to the intermarket sales owner of the zone in the intermarket sale, I should say. And then we're designing this one, so we'll hit yes. And it's zone 4 spring. Let's say there's no barter included in this. The total amount they agreed is to pay would be, say, $450, no barter, so we hit save, and now we're moving on. Okay, we can see some of our work, but not all the details. If there was more to add, we would click that. If there's not, then we're moving on to the next step. Save and continue. Any notes you want at the bottom of their invoice for them to see, or at the bottom of the order that someone needs to see, you would put those there. Otherwise, you just bounce past this special billing stuff, and because we don't have any of that in this example. The template, okay. If it was just a regular sale, we would click that, and you can see it has their zone and what issue it is and what size ad and their price. However, if you want them to see the trade involved, you would click barter, like I just did. And you can see there's the barter, that's part of it, so it's got the other information plus the barter. And if you wanted them to see a discount, let's say there was no barter included, but it was a discount price, then they could see the total. Since barter is included, they could see the total of their discount, I should clarify. So now, let's use the barter, because that's part of it. And we'll quickly scroll to the bottom of this. We're going to want them to sign it. So we're going to hit create and send pending order. And then we want to use this template that says general order with signature link. We could use the other one, but we're going to stick with this one. Their name, we could change it if we needed to. In this case, we don't need to. If we had an additional recipient that's not already entered into their database, then we would type that email address here. Any email notes we want to send to them, we would type them in here. Then we would scroll down, and we could preview it by clicking on preview. This is what it's going to say, and this is what the contract will look like when they get it. And what we'll need them to do is scroll down and see their deal, and approve order. In this case, we need to send it to them. So we previewed it, we liked what we saw, we hit send email, and it sends to them. And now you can see, right now it's 90% complete because they haven't signed it yet, and we did it. Thank you.